Okay, I guess I guess it's no longer recording because I ran out of memory, so I'm going to have to uh, do something. It says delete some files. Since this is a brand new phone, there's not a whole lot of files on here except for what they put on here. I mean, there's like I guess the video I had yesterday still on here. Oh well, it says it's recording now, so I'm just going to go ahead and go with it until um, alright, so we're going to go around here and okay, I've got this clipped together. I'm going to leave a turning gap here at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I probably will be about that big. Don't think I need anything bigger than that. A turning gap. You can pull a lot of stuff through a small hole. And that's a pretty small hole there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way around and I'm going to sew this down and then I'm going to turn it and I will be back after I've finished that. So, okay, um, I finished sewing around here and I turned it over to double check to see, what I missed on the underneath side because I don't know about other people, but I always mess things up. So I don't know if you can see this or not, but see, I have missed right here. So I've got to go back and sew that down. Like I said, I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's where I am. I am now checking the underneath side that I couldn't see while I was sewing. Make sure that everything caught. And let's see what else. So now I've got that sewn down. Let's see what else can I find. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip these curves. And where am I? If you don't have a pair of these scissors, I highly recommend getting them. They're Fiskars, and they sell them as fringing scissors, but they're wonderful as thread scissors. I don't remember how much they were, like $10 or something. They weren't expensive, but these things are great. They're sharp. Oh, these things are sharp. Don't leave them out where your kids can get a hold of them. And they close up with this little slide thing. And then they open up. They've got this spring in the middle. And they're wonderful. So, anyway, now then when you clip your corners, clip your curves, be real careful not to cut into your stitching. Otherwise you got a hole that you gotta fix. And that slows you down. Here on the straight, you don't need to do that. Here on the curve. Now then, while we're doing this, okay, I think I got everything. Put that back. Okay. So now we're going to turn this. Hopefully this is okay. When I bought this fabric, if I remember correctly, I went to a garage sale out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, you know how people put up signs, you know, go here, go there to get to my garage sale. Well, she lived out in the middle of no place, let me tell you. So I followed her signs, and I got to the garage sale. There was nobody there but me and the horse. The horse wasn't interested. The horse didn't want to talk to me. And so I was there and looking around, and she had all this fabric laid out in these plastic tubs, just huge amount. I was really impressed. And I was there for quite a while, and some other people showed up. It just, the horse didn't act like he was interested. After a while, the dog showed up. The dog was interested. He went around and wagged his tail and greeted everybody, and the horse wasn't interested, the dog was. You know, I thought, well, you're quite a salesman, but what do I do now? Finally, the woman showed up. You know, after the horse and the dog had, you know, ran the business. And so I was the only one that was interested in the fabric. Nobody else was interested. And she said she wanted $2 a tub. $2 a tub for all that fabric. I said, I'll take as much as I can fit in my car. And so some of them were big. Most of them were big, but some of them were huge. And so she helped me carry it to the car. When we got the car full, I paid her for, for the fabric and everything. And then on Monday, I went to the senior center and I was telling my friend Doris about it. She said, "Do you think maybe she's got any left over?" And I said, "Nobody was interested in the fabric. Nobody. So she probably does." She said, "Can you take me back over there? I'd like to try to get some of that fabric too." I couldn't find that place. It was off on a back road, and she had picked up her signs and I couldn't find it. I absolutely did not know where to go, which was unfortunate because between me and Doris, we would have bought the rest of it. But I think that's where this came from. But there was a lot of this, yards and yards and yards. And so I am glad to be using this up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew around here and make the channel for the drawstring. And so what I'm going to do, to make sure I get that as wide as it should be, is I'm going to take this drawstring, I'm going to lay it down under here beside the needle. I don't want the needle to actually go into it. I want it to go beside it. So yeah, that works. And then I'm going to move this over to about there. So I want some room in that channel. So that's about where I want to sew the channel for the drawstring. So now then, as far as the channel goes, I will sew this up later with a spot for the drawstring to come out of here so that she can pull it. But for right now, I'm just going to go sew all the way around. I'm not going to leave an opening. So I'm going to pause this while I do that because that's going to be kind of boring, I think. But I'm going to put okay. I'm going to put this in like this over here where that showed up that it should be. And it looks like it's going to kind of run into that grid line there, but that's okay. That's fine. That's not going to hurt anything. I wonder if I should press that. Maybe I should. Because that's not... As far as clipping threads, I'll do that later. So anyway, I'm going to pause this. I'm going to sew all the way around, and then I'll come back. Let's see if I can get this to stand up. Doesn't want to. Let's see. All right, and it's a little crooked. Let's see if I can straighten this up a little bit. There we go. Oh, come on. Don't die on me now. Now what? Why did that have to do that? Okay, I am back one last time for tonight. My phone completely died on me and I had to recharge it. So that's why it ended abruptly. My phone, I didn't realize that it was that near to being dead. So I had to completely recharge it. And So I helped my grandson file his income tax. And here is the completed, I don't know if you can see that or not, but let me move this over. This is the completed ironing board cover. I was going to put these grid lines going up this way, but I was tired. I forgot about it. And I put the drawstring in, and so it doesn't, this needs to be pulled up a little bit tighter. Anyway, I completely forgot about it. I put the drawstring in, completely forgot about it, and so I'm too tired to mess with it. She's just going to get it this way. And then she can pull it up, and really and truly, this is all that was left over. I was surprised. I was expecting a lot more. I see there's some threads I need to trim, but that's okay. I'll just let her trim them. I'll just pass that off to her. You can trim these, you can cut these threads off if they bother you. But anyway, I'm very pleased with it. So I'm going to be giving her that in the next day or two. I might take it over there. Oh no, it's supposed to snow tomorrow. I'm not leaving the house. So she's not going to have it tomorrow because I don't leave the house when it snows. I just don't. So she's going to have to wait a day or two. But there it is, complete. So I hope she likes it. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. And my hair has gotten wilder and wilder. I'm going to have to go get it cut, because it's just gotten wilder and wilder as the day's gone on. I guess my stress level has just kind of been showing in my hair. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.